earn a substantial residual income? Do you have a product, business, or service you'd like to market online and on apps? Would you like to travel at the best prices available? If so, we're really glad you joined us tonight because we're going to show you just how to do each of those things. And to start the webinar, it's my pleasure to be able to introduce our first speaker, my friend and business partner, Chuck Williams. He is the very first person to reach the top position with our company, Black Diamond. He's been a tremendous leader in our industry for over 20 years. He's the top leader here in Sherlock Nation in the United States, and he's helping so many people as he expands his team all around the world into many different countries. He's passionate about helping each one of us succeed, and I encourage you to listen closely because he's got a lot of wisdom to share tonight. It's my pleasure to introduce Chuck to you this evening. Chuck, it's all yours.
Karen, thank you very much. I appreciate that introduction. And yes, I am very excited to be here tonight and this morning, depending on where you are around the world. But the event in England was just absolutely amazing. There are so many great things happening. And if you missed the webinar update from our CEO, Michael Weeder, make sure you get with the person who invites you to this call and check out our most recent newsletter. Check out Michael Weeder's update from the event. There are great things happening here with Sherlock Nation. We are all about solutions. And so you could read the screen in front of you, but whatever it is you're looking for, if it's more time with your loved ones, if it's to be able to travel more, if it's to be able to give more, if it's to be able to have money set aside for emergencies, maybe it's money to invest, maybe it's retirement. I don't know about you, but I've seen people getting older in America and they have no way to provide for themselves anymore. They end up in a nursing home, counting on the government and family to take care of them. It's a sad situation. It doesn't have to be that way. Maybe it's just more time to read a book, get a more education, invest time in your pets. Whatever it is, it usually involves more time and more money or both, and that's what Sherlock Nation can provide for you. We are here to provide solutions. That solution takes part on the internet. The internet is not a fad. Now, I know it hasn't been around for long, but it has absolutely changed the world in which we live. It's changed how we communicate with one another. It's changed how we do business. It's also changed the very culture in which we live. This is a quote from our CEO, Michael Weeder. He talks about timing and trends. Just about every time I hear him talk, he's talking about timing and trends. He said success is getting from the right trends at the right time and executing, and that's what we're doing here at Sherlock Nation. E-commerce is a big trend that we're in front of. E-commerce is sweeping the globe. Last year, 2015, e-commerce hit $1.67 trillion, and that number is growing at Mach 1 speed. Mobile technology is no longer coming, it is here. It is the future, but it is now. Look at the number of cell phones out there, the number of internet connections are out there. These numbers have grown at unbelievable rates, and the whole world seems like they have a smartphone now. In the most poor parts of the world, mobile technology is still sweeping. And Sherlock Nation is a mobile technology business. Again, quoting our CEO, his vision, his goal for Sherlock Nation is to become the #1 direct sales network marketing company with a mobile app, the #1 app in our industry. Speaking of our CEO, Michael Weeder, there's a picture of him in England at a recent event, and basically he has a phenomenal background, ladies and gentlemen. He has a background in the internet space, having started Online Expo back in the 1990s. He also has a background in direct sales network marketing and provided the seed capital for a couple companies, been the CEO and sourced the CEO. He has the experience and the relationships to take Sherlock Nation to that multi-billion-dollar a year sales level, which is our goal. But bottom line, it's not about our company, it's not about our CEO, it's not about me, it's about you. We can help you achieve your goal and get what you want out of life. Now, to talk a little bit about our product, I'm going to bring on Karen Parsons. She's going to talk to you about what the product does. And what our product basically does, bottom line, is it saves you time and money. Before I turn over to Karen, I just got these testimonies in from a good friend of mine, Alan Platt, who's a diamond in our team in the UK. I got to spend some quality time with him and his wife, Caroline. He did a great training last weekend on Getting Started Right. These are just a couple of the savings stories. Now, he obviously gives it in pounds, but his first savings story was a $90 savings. It had to do with a hotel, same exact room, but by using our Sherlock Travel members platform, he was able to save $90 on this room. That is amazing. That's one night, ladies and gentlemen. That is significant. And then also, he had a couple side tables that he wanted for a lounge. He saved $45 on those two chairs. To validate that the product works even further, I want to turn the call back to Karen Parsons, Global Power Affiliate from Delaware, USA. Karen, share a few of your favorite saving stories with our audience.
Chuck, I'd be glad to do that. And I'd like to just explain a little bit about what it does, because it's such a tremendous technology that makes it so simple and so quick to find the best prices on whatever you're looking for, whether you use the mobile app or you use the web-based app. You just enter your item one time. Instantly, it's going to find it across multiple search engines and retail stores in the country that you're searching. And I'll tell you, you can search for anything from A to Z. I used to Google things, and now when I realize that Google doesn't really bring you the best price, what it does is brings you who advertises and pays for the advertisement or gets the most traffic. Now, with just the click of a button, we can find the best price on anything we're looking for. I love how it's got a price scanner. When you're in the store, you can quickly compare the price online. You can ask the store clerk to price match it, and more places are doing that. If you're going to be traveling, I'll tell you, you've got to check the Sherlock for discounts, especially with summer coming up. A lot of people traveling. Look for your flights. I get great deals on flights, on hotels, and then use the daily deals. I always get airport parking half price through daily deals, and wherever I'm going, I can find my meals usually for half price. The entertainment that you want to go to is usually half price. So absolutely check the Sherlock as you get ready for your traveling plans this year. But the coolest thing is shopping. You go to the shop tab, and just recently I bought a memo tab. It was a 10-inch Asus, 16 gigabyte. It's normally $209. I was able to get it for $99. It's great for gifts. One of my grandkids, they wanted a large set of wooden blocks. They were normally $69, got them for $34.99. And the cool thing is, it was shipped right to their door. I didn't have to worry about shipping or packaging or anything like that. You can use it for tremendous savings on household items. Like I got a Pyrex portable 4-piece set. It had covers for it, and normally it was $69.99. Got it for $35.49, and again with free shipping. I could go on and on, but the bottom line is, whatever you're looking for, just Sherlock it. You're going to find the best prices, and you're going to find them fast. If you want your free app, just get back to the person who invited you to this webinar. Get their invitation code so you can really start saving today. Back to you, Chuck.
Thank you very much, Karen. Great explanation of how the product works. And there's one more great thing about this mobile app, and it also applies to the desktop version. But when you are a Sherlock affiliate, you get to actually use the app as your own digital business card. So every time somebody goes to use the app, they're going to see your advertisements before they get to the app itself. That's called digital advertising. I personally make money selling my digital advertising space on my app. You can use it to promote your own business, service, your church, whatever you want to do. It's your real estate. You can see some examples of how people are using it right there. Now let's talk about Sherlock Travel for a few minutes. This allows you to maximize your fun but minimize your cost. Sherlock Travel is guaranteed to have the very best price. We have a big event coming up for Sherlock. It's part of Eric Worre's GoPro in December. It's going to be in Las Vegas. And so our CEO was doing some research to find some price on rooms. And he found that if he went to a very popular site called hotels.com, it would be $488 for this room. The same exact room using Sherlock Travel was $165.20. That's the type of savings you can expect with Sherlock Travel. It's real, ladies and gentlemen. It is guaranteed to have the best price. Here are some of the examples of places that are available in Sherlock Travel. Some absolutely beautiful places like Cancun. Obviously, we talked about Vegas already. Los Cabos, Hawaii. Phenomenal, beautiful places to go. You can see all the different countries here. There are over 3,000 destinations around the world that Sherlock Travel can help you find the very best price. Look at some of these prices. $8.99 price. Now, this is for a 7-night stay. It sleeps 4. So you're talking about a very low cost per person. Now the discount, there's a discount card, and you can actually earn that. We're going to talk to you about that in a minute. But great pricing on these resorts and condos. Very nice condos too, as you can see from some of the pictures. All over the world too, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about some of those beautiful places in the world. Sherlock Travel can get you there at the very lowest cost. Here's some examples from our Sherlock Travel site. I like that one in Spain there in the middle. 1 week, 2-bedroom. The vacation is $719. If you're able to earn one of these discount cards, a $300 discount card, that'd be $419. That's $9.97 per person if you have the 4 people in that room for the 7 nights. These are some amazing deals. Sherlock Travel is super hot. Now, you can also benefit by being an affiliate of Sherlock Nation. Being an affiliate, you can benefit more than just the savings on products and the savings on travel. You can actually earn money. Here's a story right here of Sergey. He was a Russian restaurant owner living in England. He found out about the Sherlock a few years ago from a gentleman by the name of Fraser Brooks, and Fraser Brooks brought him into Sherlock, and Sergey was basically using the Sherlock to advertise his restaurant, increase his restaurant business, but also develop an additional residual income. Well, last year it was quoted at this event that Sergey earned last year over $250,000 from the Sherlock Nation opportunity, the income opportunity. Now, his results are not typical, but wow, is he excited now that he's full-time Sherlock and he's got rid of his restaurant that owned him. Another great story is this young man I just mentioned a minute ago, Fraser Brooks. Coming out of college 4 years ago, earned a multiple 6-figure income last year, and he's extremely excited about his future. Now, if you want to hear their stories individually, I actually record them for you, and in training tonight, I'll show you how to get to it. It's real simple. teamofhope.com. teamofhope.com. On the right-hand side under the blog archives for May, you can see these stories and you can hear their own words on their success with Sherlock Nation. Great stories. This young lady here, single mother of 3, was earning $200 to $400 a month prior to Sherlock. With Sherlock, in her first year, made a 6-figure income and has become financially free, one of the wealthiest people in our country today. She's only been in Sherlock for about 2 years, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, a little less than 2 years. An amazing success story. Again, a minute 22-second little testimony I took when I had dinner with her Friday night in England. You can watch and hear her story yourself. One of my favorite stories is this gentleman right here, Pastor Asif Gill. Actually had the privilege of speaking in his church on Sunday after the big event in England. An amazing story, 7.5 minutes. This is one of, if you look at the views on the screen right now, 1363. I did this presentation last night. As of now, we're approaching 2,000 views on this video. Pastors around the world are hearing this inspirational speech by Asif as he tells how he was exposed to the Sherlock and what a difference it's made in his life. All right, so those are just some success stories, 4 of my favorite that I documented while I was over in England. You can hear their own stories at teamofhope.com in their own words, but you will be inspired. These are real people with real success stories. We are changing lives all over the world. Now, to become an, you're going to want to purchase the Sherlock system. It's a one-time purchase of $279 and a low monthly subscription of $49.95. Now, either one of the things I talked about earlier, the shopping app or the travel, either one of those individually could run more than this for that opportunity. We combine both into one great opportunity for you. What you're going to do is you're going to give the app away. As you give the app away, and as people use it and benefit by saving time and money, you're going to earn money as they use your app. What an amazing business concept that is. Now, in addition to being able to give the app away and earn money, you can also earn money by people purchasing a Sherlock system from you so they can have their own business too, whether it be to co-brand their product, whether it be to give away apps to make money, or whether it be to build a team or a combination of all three. As you sell Sherlock systems, every 2 you sell, you're going to earn $100 in commission. We also have what's called the Get 4, Pay No More. Now, this is very, very exciting, and more people are qualifying all the time. Starting February 1st, 2016, you as an affiliate, when you have 4 person enrolled affiliates on your team that pay their monthly subscription any given month of the year, that next month is free for you. And those same 4 or any 4 that you personally enroll that pay their monthly subscription any month of the year, your next month is free. So many of us will never be paying a monthly subscription again. So now you're talking about getting involved in a business for $279 one time. That's a tax-deductible business expense. You get a front line of at least 4 people to pay their monthly subscription, and yours is free. You now have a free business, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and by the way, if one of your 4 get 4 so they don't pay anymore, they still count towards your 4 so you don't pay anymore. Totally free business is what we're able to offer you here. Now, this is a new bonus. It just started November of last year, 2015. This bonus is called our weekly customer acquisition bonus. The way this works is if you make 2 Sherlock system sales in one given week and get 2 new Sherlock customers in that same week and help your 2 new affiliates do 2 simple things, set up their monthly subscription and apply for Payoneer so they can get paid their commissions, those simple activities earned you a share in our weekly customer acquisition bonus pool. Now, that share varies. It's been averaging between $130 and $150 per share per week, and you can earn more than 1 share. You simply enroll 4 people, get 4 customers, help your 4 new affiliates do those 2 simple things, and you get 2 shares. You can earn 3 shares, 4 shares. There's no how many of these customer acquisition bonus shares you earn in any one week or over time. Now, just to make things more exciting coming into the summer months, as of May 14th, Michael Weeder announced a customer acquisition bonus plus bonus. Now, the plus bonus means that when you earn a customer acquisition bonus, you now get a plus, which is a $300 travel voucher. You saw when I was showing you the prices, the great low price, guaranteed to be lowest price, and then the $300 discount. Well, that $300 discount is this travel voucher that we're giving to people that earn a cab bonus between now and the end of June. Now, you are limited to just 2 of these. The cab bonus, you can earn as many as you want, but you're limited to 2 of these vouchers, and you can't use the same voucher, 2 vouchers on one trip. You got to do 2 different trips. Pam Benjamin has already earned one of these $300 travel vouchers. She was the first to earn a cab bonus after this promotion went into effect. So she earned one of these plus, which is a $300 travel voucher. Congratulations, Pam Benjamin. Now, we also have a celebration party going on. We're 4 years old, and we're about to hit our next phase of growth as a company. So Michael Weeder has offered a worldwide vacation sweepstake. Now, this is tied to the customer acquisition bonus. Anybody and everybody in Sherlock Nation worldwide that earns a customer acquisition bonus from May 14th to the end of June will get a chance to earn this vacation. It's a fully paid vacation. The only thing you have to pay for is your airfare to get there, but these are some phenomenal resorts, ladies and gentlemen. You can see all over the world, 3,000 resorts, beautiful, beautiful resorts. Here's an example that Michael Weeder pulled up for our presentation we did last night together, Whistler Vacation Club at Lake Placid Lodge. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Suggested retail, $1,300. You can win this with Sherlock Nation. How do you win? Every time you earn a cab bonus, and again, there's no limit to how many of those you can earn, you're going to get another chance in the drawing. So Pam, having earned one since May 14th, already has her name and her chance in here, and she can get as many more of those as she wants, and so can you, ladies and gentlemen. Take advantage of these cab bonuses. They are phenomenal. And now, with his chance to win these this vacation, you're looking at a dream bucket list trip here on Sherlock Nation. Now, everybody that earns a cab bonus between now and the end of June can earn that $300 travel voucher, but one person is going to win this vacation. All right, as I talked a little bit about making money here, you got to realize this is a business. It just doesn't grow on a tree. You're going to have to work. All references to income implied or stated through this document and the Sherlock compensation plan does not guarantee any level of income earnings to any affiliate. Earnings from the Sherlock compensation plan depend solely on web app usage, sales, and each affiliate's skill, ability, and personal application. The question now is, are you ready? 90 days from now, at the end of this summer, your life can be completely different than it is today. Now, you might not be a millionaire by the end of summer, but you could definitely lay the foundation to be financially free. Imagine how you'd feel to be able to spend more time with your kids, your grandkids, travel more, give more, invest more time learning new things, more time with your pets, or whatever it is you want to do. More time and more money. That's called freedom. So what I want to do now is challenge you to get back with the person that invited you to this webinar and let them know your level of interest. Number one, you just want to be a customer. We love customers. We want to help you start learning how to save money with our app, and we'll do that as a customer. Number two, you want to become an affiliate and you want to give away apps to earn the usage income and potentially advertise some things on your app. And number three is you want to not only get involved as an affiliate, but you want to build a team of affiliates around the world, and you want to help us become that billion-dollar company and earn your share of this transfer of wealth. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining me this evening or this morning or this afternoon, whatever time it is when you're watching this, whether it be live or as a recording. But I want to challenge you right now. Don't let this opportunity slip you by. Check this out. Get with the person that invites you and really do your due diligence. This is one of those forks in the road for you that could change your life as it's changing mine and changing others around the world. God bless you, and I hope to see you in Diamond Club. Good night, everyone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our regular presentation. I want to spend just a few minutes, and I will just cover this slide. This is something we basically want to cover every time we do a presentation. When a new affiliate joins your team, you want to always make sure you take the time to help them set up their monthly subscription and set up their Payoneer. Now, you don't want to just do this because it helps you qualify for the customer acquisition bonus pool, but that is one of the reasons we made that one of the criteria, is to get you to do what you should be doing anyway. All the compensation plan is set up to get you to do the activities that will make you successful. The next thing is help your new affiliate get 2 new customers. Show them how easy it is to acquire customers, so when they earn their customer acquisition bonus pool, they have no problem acquiring customers. And then lastly, take them to teamofhope.com, have them click on the Getting Started Right. I have a few personal tips there on getting started right, but I also have a link to the Sherlock University where we have some great tools on getting started right. That's what you want to do with every brand new affiliate. Take the time to help your new affiliate get started right. We have Willie Davis on the line. He's in the Philippines. He's one of our top leaders in the world. He's going to do his weekly segment on how he beat the money game. He always shares a great tip with us. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Diamond Willie Davis. Willie, take it away, sir.
All right. Thank you, Chuck, and great presentation. I thank everyone for coming on to the webinar this evening or this morning. And my tip for the week is, do you know your FIN? A FIN is your financial independence number. Your FIN, your financial independence number. All the things Chuck was talking about, spending more time with your family, being able to go on a vacation, being able to retire. What allows you to be able to do that is discretionary income. So that's what he was talking about, creating discretionary income, income above what you need to pay your monthly bills so that you can be able to invest and have that money to grow, to do the things you need to do. But in order to get to a destination, you first need to know where you're at. So determine where you're at by having a financial needs analysis done. And what that will do is it'll show you exactly how much money you have right now saved, how much income you have, and it'll show you how much money you would need to accomplish the goal and dream that you've set for yourself. So last week I challenged everyone to set their goal, to write it down. You must get it out of your head and get it down on paper. And so once you set that goal and you determine your course of action, how you're going to get there, there's many different vehicles to do it. And what we use right now, we use Sherlock Nation as our vehicle to get us to our goal, our destination. There, like I said before, there's many ways to get there. There's many different vehicles you can use. But in my experience, this is the best. When I retired back in 2004, after spending more than 20 years in the financial services industry and doing network marketing, and it allowed me to retire financially, but I made a goal for myself many, many years before of being able to retire before the age of 50, and I accomplished that goal at age 49. So I challenge each one of you, find out what your FIN is different for everyone. What may be enough for one person is definitely not enough for another one, but find out where you're at, set your goal, set your course, and then let no one stop you, and do not quit. And that's my tip for the week. Don't quit, do it. Thanks, Chuck.
Thank you, Willie Davis. And ladies and gentlemen, what I want to talk about now as I wrap up is just a few tips from the event over in England. I want you to go to teamofhope.com, and you can see we got the Getting Started Right at the top. We got the calendar events, which has all the events on there. And then if you come down a little bit more, just got some tools and different things I use to build my business. The main thing I want to show you, though, is over here on the blog archive, 2016, May, and just check out some of these things that are here in May. This is a smorgasbord of information for you. You get your Sherlock.
Excuse me, Chuck.
Yes,
We're
ma'am?
not seeing the screen.
Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. I had it on pause so I could switch over to the actual website. But you'll see here in May, thank you very much, Karen, May 2016, the Sherlock newsletter. Ladies and gentlemen, use this. Use it for yourself and promote it to your prospects. This is a very, very awesome newsletter. If you go to it, you'll see Pam Benjamin actually has an article published on here. Congratulations, Pam. Here is a presentation that Michael Weeder and I did last night. He sent out to the company. Hopefully you got it in your corporate email. But it's explaining the new CAB Plus bonus and the new worldwide sweepstakes contest that's going on through the end of June. Here you got a little 1.5 minute video. Are we in the right place at the right time? This is an amazing little video. You send this to your prospects, they're going to want to know because they're describing our product and our business. Some Sherlock saving stories. By the way, send me your saving stories. Send me an email, globalchuck@gmail.com with your saving stories. Pictures of the product work great too, and I'll post them here, and we'll also show you where to post them for the website. But we want as many saving stories as we can get. Here are some links and tools I use to promote my Sherlock business. Here's the trip promotion. Here's a blog about ministries that are being drawn to Sherlock with the pastor's talk on there. Here's the new customer acquisition bonus, the $300 voucher, the 4th year anniversary corporate update. Lots of good stuff here. And then the testimonies I showed during the presentation night with Zanat from Kazakhstan, Fraser from England. You got Pastor Asif, you got Sergey. All 4 of their stories are right here where they actually tell you their story, their words. Just all kinds of great information here, May of 2016. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to wrap up our call. I noticed that Pete Hamby's joined us. Pete Hamby, any words of wisdom you'd like to share with our audience tonight?
Well, just, we've got a lot of great stuff that just came out, like Chuck had showed us. Our company, we've been working 4 years now. Now's our time. Now's our time to really get out there, set it up, get things going, and build your legacy. So, Chuck, I'll be getting on the plane here in about 12 hours or so, not even 12 hours, 10 hours, and I will be in the U.S. Wednesday morning sometime. I'll be in Florida, and then I'll see you the following weekend.
Well, I definitely look forward to seeing you, Pete. And ladies and gentlemen, that's Double Diamond Pete Hamby, currently in the Philippines, heading back to the U.S., and looking forward to reuniting with one of my best buddies. Hey, one last thing. I've got under May here, you'll notice the 4-year anniversary corporate update right here. If you click on that, this is Michael Weeder explaining to you the update. It was a phenomenal presentation. I highly recommend you check this out, and you'll see that in about 7 more weeks, we'll be launching the new platform of the mobile app. And ladies and gentlemen, when that happens, everything I've got in me believes that we're going to become a household name by the end of this year, 2016, worldwide. And so you have an opportunity right now. It's kind of like knowing what's going to happen to a stock before it happens. You'd buy as much as you could if you knew a stock would go up. Well, this is not a stock. This is your business. But our business is going to explode at the end of this year, the fall of this year, this winter, next spring, 2017. Now, like Pete said, now is your opportunity. The next 7 weeks, build your base, build your foundation. If you're capable of putting 2 people in the business in the next 7 weeks, put 2. If you're capable of putting 10 to 12, put 10 to 12. Whatever number you're capable of putting in the business, get them in. Get them in the next 7 weeks, and then watch what happens when a new platform is rolled out, and it's so much easier to use, and it creates so much more usage income for the individual who gave it away. Ladies and gentlemen, we have known for a long time that that was the key. Once we got that usage income up to a certain amount to where you can actually give it away for free, make a certain amount of money, this game's over. And we're almost there. 7 weeks, the new platform comes out. You could choose to sit around your hands for 7 weeks and be ready when it comes out. That'd be awesome. Or like me, you could say, hey, I'm going to bring as many people with me as I can in the next 7 weeks. Because when that happens, all ships in the harbor are going to rise with a rising tide. Come join us. There is plenty of room in Diamond Club. Several of you on this call right now can be global power affiliates in the next 7 weeks. Literally, brand new global power affiliates in the next 7 weeks. Get with your person, your upline, get together a game plan. I helped several people when I was over in England develop a game plan to go global in the next 7, 8 weeks. You can do it too. You just need to get with somebody upline who knows how, who's been there. Don't be asking somebody who hasn't done it on how to do it. Ask one of us that's already global, diamond, or above. Let us help you put together a game plan to get you to global in the next 90 days. God bless you. Have a great night. I hope you enjoyed tonight's presentation. They're going to get better and better week after week as we build up to the launch of the new mobile app platform in about 7 weeks. Good night, everybody.